the song. I'll post it right now. Okay. Warm up my desoldering station. I'll get started. I love this camera setup. This is summer for a lot of you guys. You guys have a lot of bugs where you guys are. I got like bit the other day. And this bite like exploded, which is really annoying. Have I been using the M001 some more? I have. I've been using it all throughout last night and a lot this morning. I'll definitely have more feedback as I tear it down and build it back up. Hey Havoc, how much better is a desoldering station versus a soldering iron and pump? It is tremendously better, and you will find out very shortly when I start it up. Right now, it's getting ready. I wonder if I could show you what it looks like. Oh, so is this thing right here? This is the desoldering station. It's warming up. Yeah, LEDs are a big pain if you're using a normal sucker. Using a normal sucker isn't that bad, but you have to have confidence and you gotta train yourself to have the skill to be able to do it quickly. So after that, Quantric sent you his Hako desoldering gun to travel through Q. Ooh, that's gonna be super easy and super quick to do that. So this is ready now and I can start. Let's get started. Let me know if this is too loud and I can reduce it if need be. So as you can see how I just made it through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 switches like nothing with this desoldering gun. It's nice and quick, nice and easy. Do I ever run into situations where I need to add solder? No, pretty much easy peasy. Maybe once or maybe a handful of times, but it's not too often. If I need to add solder, that means I soldered the joint, or the joint was soldered with not enough solder to begin with. Otherwise, if I'm undoing one of the ones I soldered, no. Oh wait guys, let me do my obligatory top Clack promotion. I haven't posted on the Reddit yet, because that's the responsible thing to do. Submit a new text post. Top Clack Lazy Saturday keyboard chores. Live now on Twitch. Join man of interests as he does keyboard things for hours. Copy, paste, and submit. If you guys want to hit me up with those upvotes, feel free. Okay, back to desoldering. The station wasn't too loud, by the way, on this lav mic. I know when I had my normal mic, this one it was, people used to say it was really, really loud when I desoldered. Is it a bit better with the lav mic, since the lav mic's, you know, like on my throat? Can I program this trackball? It's programmable. The macros aren't as good as programming for the Logitech though. To be honest, I've only programmed one of the three keys I have to program. Moki Doki, it is good. That's good to hear. Thank you for letting me know. So, by the way, if you can't find this one in stock, the ZD915, you can also try looking for the slightly more expensive ZD985. It's actually all the same, except it looks cooler and it has a auto sleep function. You're basically just paying more for the auto sleep function and the fact that it looks cooler, but it's still cheaper than a lot of desoldering stations out there. So it kind of gets dependent on how much work you do in terms of keyboards. And after I desolder both boards, you guys will see me clean this out, and I'll walk you guys through that as well, since a lot of people are curious, how do I clean out all this solder that gets gunked up in the tube? Oh, it's in stock right now. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a cheap desoldering station. I got mine for $110. I know the price fluctuates between $105 and $125. Even at the top end of $125 for this, it's a great deal. IMO. Hey, 97 kilobytes. I'm going to be putting these retooled lubed blacks onto my modern M0110. So I'm gonna desolder this, desolder that, do a little swap-a-roni on the switches. $119, do it up. Did anyone here buy Novelias? I bought Novelias. I actually bought 200 of them, so I'm gonna have a healthy amount for a keyboard or 2 or 3, depending on what sizes I want to do with those. What up, Woke Chill? Real house music. I believe today is the last day to order Novelias if you get a chance. Bought 150 last night. Odin, you got 70, very nice. It's okay, I have no clue I'm putting on mine either. It's one of those things where it's like, order now, figure that out later. Why would they not be called Novelivias or Novilias? You're mad. You can bring that up with Olivia and Mike, who I'm sure were the two people that comprised the naming committee for that. Are you going to do a review on the Hawker Royals compared to the mod I did? You wouldn't expect a difference, but curious. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about it when I get mine in. I believe mine are coming in the mail possibly today, possibly midstream. You're gonna hear Jojo bark at the door, and then I'm gonna go downstairs to find I have new switches that I can use. That might happen midstream. Hawker Royals with a Novelia spacebar. Not interesting. Still leaves you with 149 Novelias. Yeah. You use them for mods. Interesting. So, it was something that Brian and I have talked about a little bit. For people who like to alternate their alphas with the modifiers, do you guys prefer to have heavier weighted modifiers or lighter weighted modifiers? Because on one hand, having heavier weighted modifiers mean you have to be more sure of yourself when you hit a modifier. With the other hand, you usually hit modifiers with your pinkies or weaker fingers, so you want them to be lighter. So kind of like it's two avenues of thought. I'm definitely curious to see where you guys stack up on that thinking. Howdy, Theremins. Oh, did anyone join the S7 Elephant group by tomorrow? I don't know. Definitely be talking about it on Top Clack next week. What is the temp in Cali today? Well, it depends where you are in California. Right now for me though, where I am living, it is a nice, wonderful 94 degrees Fahrenheit in my part of California. I know 100 degrees Fahrenheit is 40 degrees Celsius, so it looks like I'm just a bit shy of that. You guys like to put heavy linear in spacebar. Heavy linear is an option you thought of. You like the idea of heavy linears, but you don't know what you'd like a full board of linears. You love your tactiles and clickies. Same as Houston. Oof. Is it really that warm in Houston today? Actually, that makes sense. With the humidity, it is subjectively 102. Yeah, fortunately mine's just dry heats. So it's not terrible. Love to never not be damp. That'd be cool. Almost done with this one, and then we can desolder the M0110. Yes, the modded M0110 is live on Desk Candy right now. See, there's Giorgio right now. That means I have mail. So I'm gonna go grab some switches and some goodies, and you guys will have a live mail call after I get these last two switches. Sorry about the noise, by the way. We'll be right back. Just gonna mute my microphone. Hello everyone, I am back. Unfortunately, no new switches. Just got a letter and a mini package. Not keyboard stuff, unfortunately. So, unless I get more deliveries later today, which still might happen. How's everyone doing? Sorry about the little mini delay. Oh, did the piece to be shown? This is a beef fake that I got from China. Can I lower the volume on my music? I can definitely lower the volume on my music. How is this? Why is this so closed now? Oop. Okay, where's my other better one? Yeah, this is a bad feeling when you think you have keep stuff coming, it doesn't come. Maybe it's coming on a different carrier. I know on Monday though, I will be getting a GMK Pristine on Monday, as well as some cat profile keycaps that Brian and I covered the other day, so that'll be exciting. Sometimes waiting definitely is worth it. Hello, Kimaki, 10 at 26. Which puller is this second one? This is just like a normal one, a normal metal ring one. Sat in your building lobby waiting for a package for 3 hours because you had to sign it. I remember that. Yeah, sometimes the struggle is real, but it makes it that much more fulfilling when it happens. Oops, try to get all the solder off that one. Down to what? Huh. See, I like the off-white that Pristine has because it's a bit unique in that front. Some of these are really stubborn for some reason. And some of these are super easy to go out. Yeah, black and white was a great price for all that compatibility. Georgia's at it again. Hold on, let me see if there's another mail carrier. Hold on. So I might have more mail stuff in a little bit. I don't know. Georgia's barking because right now there's two USPS trucks in front of my house, and they're doing the mail exchange process. So I don't know if one of them that just pulled up has more mail for me. I don't know. So I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, Georgia's just upset that the mail guy's like still in front of our house, and like he's like, "What's all this stuff going on?" And Georgia, please calm down. They're just doing mail stuff. I don't know if I'd say I'd train Georgia well. I think he's just doing what dogs do. Would just be upset at things that's out of their control. Oh my goodness. Georgia, please. Sorry about that, everyone. He's just so concerned because there's 2 people outside of my house exchanging big boxes. There's trucks, and he's like, they don't usually stay here this long, Huey. They're planning something. I'm like, no, they're just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Dog's gonna dog. That's pretty accurate. I actually don't know how loud it is with the lav mic. Hopefully not too loud. Yes, USPS delivers on Saturdays. They don't do on Sundays. Sometimes if it's like a priority and it has to be delivered within this time frame, they'll subcontract for a Sunday. But their main carriers still deliver Monday through Saturdays. I figure out why these switches are so stubborn. That's really stubborn. Clean that one up. They're like pissed when they bring your package. Well, usually when they come on Sundays, they're subcontracted guys, so they usually don't know until like Saturday night, like, hey, we didn't make this delivery on Saturday, so you gotta wake up and do this on Sunday right quick. Why is this one so stubborn? I don't know. Cool, got it all. Sorry that took so long for this one. Took longer than usual, but we have these switches. Now I'm going to take apart the M0110 and we're going to rebuild it up with these switches we have right here that we just extracted from PCB. So, everyone, I know you guys want to see this. The M0110, currently in group buy phase by good old, well, let's find the sticker here, Desk Candy. Go check it out when we get a chance. I'm going to have a review coming out soon enough, so let me unplug this and we'll grab another keyboard to have in case I do need to actually type something while this is being worked on. So I will grab my Classico HHKB. Let's get it on here. So for this case, it's really simple. First, I'm going to take off all the keycaps. I don't know if we'll continue with these keycaps, so I will bag them up. What switches are these? These are alias housings with silent red stems. So they're effectively MX Xylants. Here it is, brass plates. I'll have my thoughts about the prototypiness of all of this because, as Jan is saying in chat, this is definitely not gonna lie, a bit far from what I expected as a review unit. It was definitely rushed, and that unfortunately will be judged against in my review. But of course, I'll have that caveat in my review. But it is unfortunately what I have to do my review based off of. So let's take out my handy electric screwdriver. These outside ones are annoyingly my least favorite size, which is hex 2.5. The reason they're my least favorite size is because I have no long 2.5 bits. I only have the normal one. So let me just find out where I have my 2.5 hex. Yep, that is the correct one. This is halfway charged, so I have enough battery. Let's get to this. Loosen it up. Non-magnetic screws. Unfortunately, another unfortunate minus against it, but at least these screws are big and easy to grab. There we go. So this case is a very simple three-piece construction. You got the bottom, you got the top, and you got the plate. Focus, camera. Come on, camera. So removing the bottom, we are treated with the PCB and the top-mounted brass plates. Interestingly enough, this channel that you see that goes all the way around lines up with the outside edge that goes all the way around. So when you put it together, everything will be set properly and you can't have anything offset, like it just fits together. Okay, so now let's take out the plate, which small pet peeve I always have about builds like this is when they use multiple sizes of things. So the outside was 2.5, the inside, if I remember correctly, was a 1.5 hex. And my memory is, in fact, correct. Zekin, thank you so much for 3 months in a row with Twitch Prime. So let's take off this Platerino. See, these are magnetic screws. Smart enough. Hopefully many more. I hope so too. Okay, and then we got 2 last screws. So it is 8 screws that secure the top mounted plate, which is an awesome amount for a 60% plate. Not as many as my Chewy 60, but that one was, like I said in my review, was probably over-engineered in that respect. So these fittings is actually pretty precise, pretty tight. Like, it's unscrewed, and if I put it upside down, the plate actually doesn't fall out. So that tolerance is a bit tight. My guess is because they did the double layer of Cerakote on this one instead of unfinishing it and re-Cerakoting it, like Jan Glad has said. Let's see if I can just, so yeah, see, so it like, even like, almost like scraped its way out of the top. So you can see the machine lines inside. The depth of the USB finger fits pretty snugly. Turn my desoldering station on. Yeah, there's even like edge parts on the side where like I have Cerakote finish on my fingers now. I got scraped out. So included was the XD60 PCB to build up. So if you're wondering about the loose tolerances, what I was talking about, so this first one, these prototype plates were unfortunately water jet cut instead of laser cut, which is bad because a lot of these switches don't actually clip into the plate. And if you're wondering what does it mean when a switch doesn't clip into the plate, look at these switches here, okay? So if it was clipped into the plate properly, the plate would be stuck to the top part. But look, I can just move the plate about. And if I can do this with the plate, that means there's no actual support for these switches other than the PCB, which makes the plates at this lower corner effectively useless. Yeah, as a prototype, that's poor. But on this side, you can see I can't really do that. If I push it together, this doesn't slide down the switch. So these actually clipped in. That's how it's supposed to be. See? But on this side, nope, no clipping in, no clipping in. Yeah. So that's definitely a big issue. I know a lot of times a lot of designers will want to cut costs in their prototyping process, and they'll use roundabout methods like this to get a cheaper prototype. While you will get a cheaper prototype, you won't get a right prototype. And you know, when it's judged like this, that definitely hurts my assessment. You know, even with the knowledge that it'll be fixed in the final version, this is what I have in front of me. This is what's in my hand. I'll show you guys the plate and what I mean when I show you guys the cutouts. You guys will see what I mean. Because I definitely understand making one like this for fit, but I still think for a prototype, they should have made a second prototype with everything as finaled. Agree, not going. It's okay to start with water cut, but I think for a prototype, you have to end with the laser version. Like, if you did a water cut just to make sure, you know, these outside ones would fit, that would be fine. But for the preciseness you need for switch cutouts, yeah, laser definitely is the way to go, or just normal CNC. It's okay, Jen Glad. It's a learning process, you know. Don't worry, it's my job to be to lay it out like this. I'd like to think it's part of the reason you sent it to me, as well as others. I think actually I have a acrylic plate that was sent with mine. I think it is a Jollyman one. I need to check. But I received the pre-built one box blacks, as well as an acrylic plates. I'm pretty sure that was one of Jollyman's. Awesome. What's my notification for? Oh, okay. One row down. Making steady progress. So how is everyone's Saturday going so far? What's everyone, are you guys working on keyboard chores as well? Or are you guys just having this stream in the background while you work on other productive tasks? You guys have anything planned for your Saturday mornings, evenings, afternoons, nights? Doing some corporate work from home. After hours work, or are you technically on the clock right now? Making some renders, that's always a good time. On the clock, oof. Well, at least you can have top back on while you're on the clock. Being lazy with kids, that's always a fun time. Frostfire, desinstalling the board already? Yes, because I want to put these lubes MX blocks in instead of these MX Xylants. Homie, you're lurking mech market while watching. What are you lurking for? Is there anything in particular you're hoping to pick up anytime soon, or are you just looking for good deals in general? Looking for your next big project, or just trying to keep up with market trends? Button Top Boy working on some Python classwork and enjoying your company. Are you a university student, perchance? Homie, you're looking for a couple of Keyforge Orochis. Good luck. The artisan game can be very, very, very tough for a lot of people. Another row down. You're taking a class after your day job a couple of days a week for the next couple of months. Hey, it's great. Expanding your knowledge and skill set is always an amazing thing. I salute you for that. Sorry, you're looking for a good deal on a DSA Hana set. The one posted on Mech Market yesterday went so quick. Yeah, that one's pretty popular for those who like DSA. It's a very nice colorway. AJHKB for life. Do the switch pads get worn or damaged from soldering and desoldering too much? Technically they do, but if you're very careful, they'll be completely fine. I have a board that I've soldered and desoldered over a dozen times, and it still works like a charm. So long as you're careful, you're not applying too much heat for too long, they will be fine. Yeah, bless my MX Mini, so alive. And I'm gonna rebuild it if I get my new switches today. Probably gonna put box blocks and just say I'm done with that forever. Ooh. What temperature am I desoldering at? I'm doing it at 370 Celsius right now. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen my before and after for my White Fox when I put sorbethane in it. It made the biggest difference in the world. I was thinking about doing the same thing for my MX Mini because I feel like at this point, I just can't get rid of that board. No matter how low of a price I try to sell it for, that's reasonable. So I think I've just decided that that's just gonna be the 75% I'm just gonna have for the rest of my life for whatever reason. Because it's green, and who wants a green keyboard other than me? So I think I've just that keyboard has just become like a permanent staple of my collection. And hopefully whenever I get GMK camping, I'll throw that on and that'll be donezo. Hold on, I need to clean the nozzle. I don't know if you guys can hear the whistling when I hit the thing, but it was making a whistling sound, which means I need to clean the nozzle of the desoldering iron. Green is cool. Terminal look good too. Terminal would look pretty cool, maybe. I don't know what's the right kind of green. I'll show you Button Boy after. I don't know if you've seen my MX Mini. I don't know if it's the right kind of green for terminal. You kind of dig the MX Mini. See why? That's the thing. I just don't know if it's the right green for terminal. Still think TA is perfect for that board. Yeah, it's gonna be either TA or GMK Camping. TA Royal Alpha or GMK Camping is one of the two that'll end up. Unless terminal will somehow look amazing on it. If I do get terminal. Okay, now it's good. This is lewd.